Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So as you could tell, today I'm going to do a different format for these trailer reactions slash reviews. I hope it works, so sorry in advance for the meh audio or the meh, film that you guys are about to see. I hope it works out. But I had to do this today. I mean, come on, Netflix just dropped the new trailer for their live action adaptation of Avatar, The Last Airbender. As you guys could tell, I'm a fan. I have my Avatar hat right here with the four elements. I mean, there's oh my gosh. Let me see if I could do this. There's water, earth, fire, and then air. Right? I hope I got it right. It's like a mirror image with this video camera. And then as you can see, the Avatar characters at the bottom. There's Avatar Aang, Prince Zuko. I know Katara's somewhere in there, and Sokka and Toph, I think. But yes, I'm a huge Avatar fan. I cannot wait for this. I know this project went through a lot of development hell. I mean, there's that whole controversy and commotion in regards to Bright, Ryan and Michael, who are the creators of the cartoon series, leaving this project, that there was complications behind the scenes. But from what I'm seeing and from what I'm hearing, I mean, so far Netflix seems to be getting the things right on point. So I don't know what worked out specifically. So far, I like what I'm seeing. So heads up, I already saw the trailer for this. In order to do this new format that I'm doing with these video reactions, I have to kind of watch the trailer first so that I could incorporate it into this video. But what I want to do is just, even though I saw the video, I still want to react it with you guys. You guys can see my reaction, and I can still give you my thoughts on the video and certain scenes. So the video that you might see of the trailer might be a little slow, just heads up. So I'm going to be putting it in sync with my phone. I hope it works out. Again, this is a whole new format that I'm trying out, but I really wanted to do this. As you guys could tell, I'm a huge Avatar fan, so it must be done. So without further ado, let me see if I can react to this trailer and make it possible. So let me see if I can get it uploaded on my phone. Have you guys reacted to the trailer? And let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Without further ado, let me try to react to this trailer, and I hope it appears on the screen. Okay, let's do this. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this to work. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
The Fire Nation is embarked on a dark path, and the world might never recover. The world needs the Avatar.
Okay, is that Uncle Iroh as Dragon of the West? Is this like a flashback that we've never seen before? It looks good. The music in the back.
The Fire Nation has destroyed everything in their path.
Okay, Daniel Day Kim. Okay, Azula as archery and archer?
If the world is gonna have any chance, it's gonna need Aang.
Tara being hopeful.
Right. There goes the savior of the world.
Sokka.
I chase down every hint of the Avatar. It's my destiny.
Daniel Day Kim, man.
I don't want the responsibility.
You don't have to do this alone.
Oh,
You have me, Tara, and a flying ball of fur. What more do you need?
Wow.
The world needs you. Remember what it is we're really fighting for.
Okay. Kyoshi Warriors.
The ones.
Oh, Bumi's Earth Kingdom.
Love.
Oh, his family, his new family.
I'm the Avatar, and I'm
The
gonna
Blue
save
Spirit.
the world with my friends.
Yeah. Do this. Oh, Jet. That was Jet. Water, earth, fire, air. Oh, wow. February 22nd, y'all. A month away. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this looks so good. Okay. Man, I'm trying to be cautiously optimistic with these live action adaptations because I know they could be hit or miss. They could be hit or miss, especially for example, I know with like especially the Disney ones, people either love it or they hate it. It's sometimes hard to find a common ground or in the middle. I think the ones that so far are really good in terms of live action, and I'm going to include the Disney ones as well. When it comes to Disney, I really like the Jungle Book. I like the Cinderella. Um, this may be an unpopular opinion, but I also liked Aladdin with Mina Masood. I also happen to like The Little Mermaid, with Halle Bailey. I thought she did an amazing job as Ariel, despite the whole race controversy. I thought she did really good in the role. Um, I also like Cruella with Emma Stone. I thought that one was so much fun to watch. So some of these live action remakes are good, and then some of them not so much. Like look at the Disney Mulan. I thought that was a total missed opportunity to not include all the characters and not have the songs. Now, there are other live action adaptations so far on streaming that have done really well. One Piece that came out back in September. That one was huge. I never saw the anime, but thanks to the live action adaptation on Netflix, it got me interested in the anime. And it's a really good story. I really like the story of the Straw Hat Pirates that's led by Luffy. And I like, the chemistry between the crew, I guess you could say, all the characters that are part of Luffy's team. I really enjoy their story. There's now on Disney Plus Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Yes, I did see the movie back in 2010. I thought it was good. I didn't watch the 2013 sequel because I heard bad things about it. But watching the new adaptation on Disney Plus with, of course, a younger cast, and it's following more of the book. It's really good, and I appreciate it more. I never read the book, kind of like with One Piece. I never saw the anime, but it makes you more interested and invested in these characters. Now with Avatar: The Last Airbender, I have seen the cartoon back in my middle school days. Yes, I was the target audience back in the day from 2005 to 2008. Those were my middle school years back in the day when it was on Nickelodeon. I would watch every single episode that premiered on Nickelodeon. Even my own mom saw all the episodes back in the day, so I remember everything about that show. So I think for people that are kind of like in my demographic that grew up with this Nickelodeon series, yes, it's to introduce a new generation, of course. And I feel like with Percy Jackson, One Piece, even the live action Disney remakes, guys could complain all you want, but it is to introduce it, not not so much to bring nostalgia. Yes, it is to bring nostalgia to the older generation, but also to bring in a newer generation. The kids of those who experienced it back in their day. Because now, think about it. When I was, young, watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, or when the books of Percy Jackson came out, or when these Disney Renaissance movies came out back in in the 90s and in the 2000s, all these hit shows and movies. Now we're adults and we have our own children, or our own nieces and nephews and whatnot, and we wanted to introduce what we watch now to this new generation. You could call it, money. The companies are interested in money. Yes, I'm not going to say they are not. They know that they could buy off your nostalgia. However, if it's marketed right and it's done right with good writing and a good cast, and a good production crew, they can succeed. And there has been evidence of that. So I'm hoping that this new Avatar does well. Like I said, I know that there was complications with Bright, who are the original creators of Avatar. However, I always bring this up. I mean, yes, we have the example of One Piece, where the creator of One Piece was involved in the Netflix show, and people say that's probably why it succeeded. That could be a factor. Percy Jackson and the Olympians. The creator of Percy Jackson, the author, was involved with the Disney Plus show. That's probably why it is succeeding, unlike the movies back in 2010. Yes, that could be a factor. However, I do sometimes remind people, if the creators know what they're doing and it is done right, then it will succeed. Because I bring this up because Bright was involved in the 2010 M. Night Shyamalan film adaptation of Avatar. Yes, look it up. Michael and Brian, the creators of the Avatar cartoon, were involved with M. Night Shyamalan when he was making that 2010 terrible movie. And that did not go well. So, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but from what I'm seeing, seems like the crew that Netflix hired really cares for this project. They got the right actors. I'm super excited. If you guys haven't seen my channel before, I made videos about the cast. I'm really excited for the actress who's playing Katara. If you guys recognize her, she played the little Native American girl in Anne with an E season 3 back in 2020. Of course, now she's a teenager, a full-grown teenager. So yeah, and of course, I am seeing some how can I say it? Some respects to the original cartoon, but I'm also seeing some slight changes, which I'm curious to see how it's going to go. I'm not going to be a purist and say, no, it has to be just like the cartoon. Sometimes things will change because, for one, time has changed. What was appropriate back in 2005 may not be somewhat appropriate now in 2024. That's like a 19-year, almost 20-year difference. Times have changed. And not only that, you're going from cartoon to live action. So of course they're gonna, carry out certain scenes differently. And now it's not a 20 episode per season, it's now gonna be an 8 episode or so per season. So of course they're gonna make changes. For example, I think the best example I could bring up is Daniel Day Kim as Fire Lord Ozai. We all know, if you guys grew up with Avatar, Fire Lord Ozai's face, was always concealed until the very end, not at the end, but the beginning of the third season. You never saw Fire Lord Ozai's face until the third season. The reason why, because they want to build up that mysterious, sinister presence of his. However, in this, you already know what Ozai looks like. We already know that it's Daniel Day Kim. We see him, he's unveiled with his glorious, handsome looks. I'm not gonna lie, Daniel Day Kim was looking pretty good. You already know who he is. They reveal Fire Lord Ozai's face in season 1 of this Netflix adaptation. Excuse me, adaptation. Oh my gosh, I was having a tongue twister. The reason why they're probably doing this is because they're probably assuming, like, oh, if you guys grew up with Avatar, you already know about Ozai. You probably already know what he looks like. So let's go in a different route as to how we're going to approach Ozai. Obviously, he's going to be the big bad, but how are we going to approach more of this character? We even saw, correct me if I'm wrong, I saw some flashbacks about Uncle Iroh. We never got flashbacks of him as his time as the Dragon of the West when he was the general for the Fire Nation. That was never shown in the cartoon. Hopefully they'll probably show that in this Netflix adaptation. Maybe they'll show more interaction between Ozai and Iroh, something we never got in the cartoon. So I'm hoping they'll show that here. More Azula as well. And Azula was doing archery in one scene. I don't remember seeing that in the cartoon. So again, they're probably going to build up more of her skills in this. She has to be the best of the best in everything, not just firebending, but in all type of weaponry. So that's going to be fun to watch. I also like how, when they say about Aang, about saving the ones he loves, they don't just focus on Katara. I like that they focus on both Katara and Sokka, and he hugs both of them. Because I know it's so painfully obvious that Aang has a crush on Katara, and, I know it's for the Katangers. I'm not a Katang fan, I'm just going to put it out there. I still, to this day, am having a hard time seeing the chemistry between Gaia Wentio, who's playing Katara, and Gordon Comier as Aang. I had a hard time with the cartoon, and let's see how it goes with the live action. I just still don't see the chemistry. I'm a Zutara shipper for life. I still to this day see more chemistry between Dallas Yu's Zuko and Gaia Wentio's Katara. I'm sorry, hate me all you want. I know what anti-Zutarians are going to say to me, that those who ship Zutara are going to have doomed relationships. I heard the whole argument. Y'all can say whatever you want, but Zutara for life. Anyway, guys, that was my whole spiel. I can't wait to see this, so let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this. Like and subscribe, and as always, take care, guys. Bye!